and he sang.
When the subject of public education comes up, one of the biggest hurdles is usually funding.
They haven't spent that money the way they should.
Candidate Gary Malloy says he disagreed with Stockton Unified spending $70 million on a sports complex.
I'd like to see that money be spent on educating kids and less on the sports part. They need to spend money to educate the kids to be able to move forward and be in college. And I think they've, in some cases, have not spent that money correctly.
And a lot of the more intellectual programs get deferred and pushed to the side.
Emiliano Benito Adams agrees with Malloy.
What I believe is that the school district should really focus in on academic programs versus athletic programs. Not everyone's an athlete, and even the current athletes, the star athlete of a high school, it's not likely that they're going to be this famous football star or basketball star. So I really think that the school district should focus in on trades and academics.
Several candidates thought schools need to focus more on preparing kids for jobs.
Education provides a benefit when they're out there trying to feed themselves.
Restaurant owner Tony Manor thinks a business mentoring program could help everyone.
There's a lot of kids out there that don't see any solutions out there, and what I would want to do is get into the schools and create a mentorship program with some of the business owners and the business leaders of Stockton and show these kids you don't have to start out wealthy to be able to start a business and become successful financially.
So the first thing I would do is work with the county in ensuring that every 4- and 5-year-old who qualifies for Head Start is enrolled.
City Councilman Michael Tubbs has his own ideas for closing the achievement gap and improving accountability. He thinks the mayor should be a partner with the 4 school districts.
Figure out what skills do our students need to learn to be contributing members of this local economy. So setting up really robust workforce development and training programs, and also job shadowing and internships so students know that there is opportunities for them in the community after high school.
We have to train our students for those jobs, so when they do go to school, they come back and have a job and security instead of coming out educated and then having to find side jobs that they weren't even trained for.
Former Mayor Jimmy Rishwain thinks education could help Stockton solve its crime problem and keep young people in the city.
So I don't control the schools in Stockton, but if I did, I would definitely do my best to really enhance the after-school programs.
And current Mayor Anthony Silva agrees with the link between education and crime.
There's a lot of latchkey kids. There's a lot of kids in Stockton that don't have a dad, and that's the honest truth. And so when they're out of school at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, they might be running around the streets doing something they shouldn't do instead of being inside of a structured program.
County Supervisor Carlos Villapudua says he's already started this fight by helping get district attorneys more involved in the truancy process.
We found out statistics showed that if they're sent home 2 o'clock, you know, there's all this crime. I don't want them committing the crime. I want them in class. I want to make sure that they don't fall behind. And those are more of the issues that I want as a mayor that I want to continue to be involved in pushing.